Grand Rising family, welcome to your daily. This is for Monday the 10th. Let's go ahead and get started. Split the deck here to the sea. Aquarius going with the flow here, okay? Trusting. This is a Six of Swords, being guided here to just be. Trusting God, source, the universe, and just flowing right now. We have serendipity here, so this is fated events taking place. It's a lucky time. So pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. Okay, so let's see Aquarius's energy, angels and spirit guides. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, hyping the videos. Family, I love you. I appreciate you all so much. It's how it helps our message to float, to reach other Aquarians. It's how they can find us and join us. So thank you so much for doing that, for your donations, for sending decks, and for scheduling readings with me. I'm not going to be available for the next 3 Mondays. I will let everybody know when I'm back. So thank you for that. Cross watchers, that could be in your energy, speaking directly to you. Please feel free to reverse the roles and place yourself where you go. Don't give your power away to a reader. Claim only what you want to claim. It's a general reading, fam. Okay? We have yang energy, feminine energy of receiving, letting it come to you, staying open, staying ready. We have the rebirth energy here, regeneration, new beginning. All right, what is Aquarius's energy at this time? What's the message for Aquarius? I knew it. Oh my God. I saw this card in my mind. When I was shuffling, even before I started, I was like, okay, so that's what the energy is going to be like, right? I should have said something, but it's okay. I saw this card before I started shuffling, before I even click record. So just a reminder that your soulmate is with you in the here and now. Okay? This penguins that you mate for life. This penguin is holding the key. This female penguin has a little heart-shaped heart with a little lock, the skeleton key that fits that lock. So someone has the key to your heart. You have the keys to their heart. Okay, strong. And there's a figure here in the clouds. This is reminding me of the Lover's card. There's a figure here in the clouds. This is Archangel Shamuel. Okay, bringing the soulmates together there. I saw this card, fam. This what guided me to use this deck. I saw it before I even started, before I even clicked record. So let's trust ourselves, right? Let's trust the messages that we're getting, the guidance that we're getting, what we're seeing, prophetic visions, messages in our dreams, messages, signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, butterflies. You know, whatever you feel is for you, it's a sign for you, it's a message for you. It really is. So I may talk about that, clarify that. But again, come back to center, come back to the present moment, come back to the here and now. Your soulmate is already, it's reminding me of that card. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest. Okay? What's the message for Aquarius regarding the soulmate? Split the deck, wait, don't rush into it. Co-create here. So this is co-creating with spirit, co-creating with the universe. So, okay. So it feels like there's going to be, it feels like it's going to be some kind of energy here of a soulmate showing up for you in the here and now to co-create, to build with you. Okay. So we have here a secret admirer. Someone is hiding their feelings for you, hiding their true feelings for you. Maybe because they can't be with you for whatever reason. Okay. Whatever reason. So what's the message for Aquarius regarding the soulmate? Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And we have reflection. So yeah, when the Cupid arrow strikes, it normally means that someone is falling in love or a sudden feeling that this is the one, you know. It's like love at first sight for some. When Cupid strikes, it's like I woke up in love, or that kind of energy of feeling in love suddenly, or maybe it happened gradually, but it's like there's a recognition, a soul recognition. There is it's like your person, right? The penguins found the pebble was given to the other penguin. They mate for life. This is like a once in a lifetime. This is your mate for life, or this person is going to, you know, um, leave a mark, or is going to impact your life in a really powerful way. They're meant to be in your life right now. Cupid, the angel of love, for whatever reason that is. Could be for transformation, for healing. This person may be your life partner, the person you're going to spend your life with, but we're needing to ground. We're needing to come back to center, to the here and now, to the present moment. Releasing we have past, we have future, and we have the present. So not thinking too much about co-create in the here and now, build in the here and now, ground your energy in the here and now. We have the past is now behind you. Yeah, so, okay. Release it. So whatever happened in the past between you and the soulmate, being guided to release it so you can, get on, release the past, okay? So we can get onto a new path here towards the future, okay? Right there, future. A new path is now available. Follow it with faith. And under here, we have look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This person, again, they're hiding, they're deep because they feel vulnerable. Their deep love and their deep feelings for you. We have reflection. Right now, it is a period of reflecting. Okay, for both of you, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that everything will work out for the best. Your belief system, you're being guided to stretch your faith, like you stretch your muscles. When you, let's say, for example, you want to do a split, but you can't, but you keep trying every day. Every day, your muscles get stretched little bit at a time, little at a time, until one day you are able to do the split, but you got to keep practicing, right? You got to keep stretching that muscle. It's the same when it comes to your faith. Keep stretching your faith. I feel like you have been doing that. So, let's see. Let's see this person's energy. Aquarius' soulmate here. Show me this Aquarius' soulmate's energy. We have the Three of Wands, planning for the long term. They're receiving some abundance in their life right now, which is possibly helping with their plans. They're very prideful of the success that they have achieved, okay? So they're working on being more patient as they decide what's next for the connection. But people are waking up. It feels like people are waking up to the love, to the connection with the help of these angels. Here, show me this person's energy, the soulmate and Aquarius' energy. Before we get into this, I was just guided to this deck real quick. Show me this person's energy. Only you. Devoted, attached, and craving only you. Doesn't matter how many people this person has in their energy, in their environment, in their life. Doesn't matter the third parties. Doesn't matter if they're living with somebody, married, if they have groupies. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Romance, Cupid's arrow. You're the penguin. Only you. Okay? Only you for this. They don't have eyes for you. They crave only you. They're attached to only you emotionally. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. They want to apologize. They want a second chance. Okay? The chemistry is insane. Attraction, spark, passion here. I passion and fire like this ever in my life, I heard. Only you. What else? Show me more for this person's. This requires the soulmate, their energy. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing and shy. So remember we saw that secret admirer card. They're resisting their feelings. They're in resistance. So they're in resistance. Resisting their love, their feelings. They're hiding their feelings because they probably feel too much. They feel too much, doesn't know what to do with it. We have time because they're feeling hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart, waiting cycles, moments, time, intuition, distance. There's distance, okay? Separation, space, blockage, telepathy here. So you inner knowing, trust your inner knowing. There's a lot of telepathy, a lot of, again, messages in the songs, movies, synchronicities. You can hear them talking to you in your mind. In your heart, you can feel them in your heart. You can feel the pull. It could be exhausting to you. It could be too much, overwhelming amount of telepathy because their heart is now open and they're concealing. They have secrets. They're keeping it a secret. Their heart is not open. You have opened their heart. Maybe that would have your purpose in this person's life was to open their heart. Their heart is open, which is maybe their heart wasn't open before. And it's taken time for them to open their heart. Time is here. This divine timing is at play. They're waiting. They're feeling like their hands are tied right now. Could be a decision or something here. There's a reason why this person is holding back and suppressing, okay? Again, time for reflection here. So you may not know this, but this person is hopelessly, we saw the hopeless card, devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Mm-hmm. That's the song I'm hearing in my head from Greece. Olivia Newton-John. Hopelessly devoted. We have the Page of Cups, another card of open heart. Tell me about this person's energy towards Aquarius here, or regarding Aquarius. Three of Swords. Yeah, their heart is open. All right. Great sadness. Great sadness. That's leading to personal growth, healing. They want to heal any kind of misunderstanding. They want to be there for you, okay? They also need people to be there for them. Great sadness, because for some reason they feel like they have to be without you. So there was an ending here. Remember, we saw second chance and forgiveness. You have taken your power back. Queen of Wands there, Black Cat energy. So this person it's interesting because I posted about that on Instagram. I think it was the day before yesterday, about broken heart. I wrote, when the heart breaks, it's not just about loss, it's about awakening. This is what this person is waking up to, the love. Most people move through life with their hearts partially closed, protecting themselves from pain, rejection, or vulnerability. The very thing that this person was protecting themselves from, they actually got, which was pain, heartbreak, and pain. But true love, the kind that transforms, can't fully enter a heart that's guarded. We keep seeing open heart. This person's heart's open. But this had to happen for them to open their heart. When it breaks, the walls fall. This is the Three of Swords. The pain splits open. The shell of the ego built to feel safe. And in that breaking, something sacred happens. The heart becomes real. You feel everything: grief, love, longing, truth. And through that, you recognize what's genuine. It's often only in the absence of love it's often only in the absence or loss of love that someone realizes its magnitude. The silence after connection becomes a mirror, showing them the depth of what they felt and what they may have taken for granted. That realization is the awakening of love, consciousness, seeing that love isn't an emotion you control, but a living energy that teaches, expands, and purifies you. So the breaking is not the end, it's the beginning of seeing which. I needed my glasses for everything nowadays. It's so the breaking is not the end, it's the beginning of seeing with the soul instead of the ego. The heart breaks open, not apart. A broken heart is often a sacred initiation into real love. It's not punishment, it's awakening. Before that breaking, most people love from the mind or ego. They want to love, they want love to feel good, to complete them, or to follow a certain story. But when the heart breaks, all of those illusions shatter, and what remains is the truth of love itself, pure, vulnerable, and unconditional. Pain has a way of softening the heart, humbling it, and making it receptive. It teaches compassion, empathy, patience, and depth. You begin to understand love not as something you get, but something you are. For many souls, heartbreak becomes the doorway to awakening. It opens the heart to its fullest expression, allowing you to love from soul level rather than survival level. The paradox is the very thing that hurts the heart is what heals and expands it. It's a necessary step towards opening up to greater and deeper love. So that's what's right under only you. The Three of Swords came out for this person. So, that Rumi quote, the wound is the place where the light enters. The heart doesn't have to break open always for most, but for most people, it's the breaking that clears the way for real openness. We build walls over time, layers of fear, pride, self-protection, old pain, and those layers make it hard to feel or receive love fully. Sometimes a heart opens through grace, deep trust, or spiritual awakening, through beauty, through the birth of something new, through profound gratitude or a soul connection that melts your defenses. Those are the gentle openings. But many times it takes a crack, a loss, disappointment, or heartbreak for the light to get in. Pain exposes what's true and strips away what's false. When everything that's not love falls apart, the heart's natural state, love itself, shines through. The heart doesn't have to break open. But when it does break and you let it, it can open you up to the depth of love and wisdom that nothing else could have taught you. So that's this person right now. Time is here. Intuition, heart opening. The distance is killing this person here. Open heart. So there's distance here. That's why both of you guys are relying here on your intuition, okay, to communicate. You're communicating telepathically. You're feeling each other in the heart space, okay? So tell me more for this person's energy here. There it is. The opening the heart is really important, okay, to let love in, to come into, to see things clearly. And this is what was needed for this person that was operating from their ego. We have somebody here now wanting to talk. Being decisive. Look, Two of Cups, there's Cupid. Cupid arrow strikes. This person wants to reconcile, wants to come out of wants to go to calmer waters with you, wants to end whatever challenging times. You could have said something here. This Knight of Swords could have been you, that because it's going straight towards the heart here, the broken heart. It could have ended something abruptly. Because the Knight of Swords is an energy of fast, instinctual, hasty, sudden, unexpected endings, sudden, unexpected words that was said from, defensiveness, right? From being defensive and, so events that move with great speed here. The guidance is to choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional ones, okay? Sudden, unexpected changes. So let's see, I'm going to clarify that. But it feels like that's what this person could be revisiting everything you said. What else for this person's energy? Three of Pentacles. Uh, Wow, look at that. Look at that. This person embrace true love and deep, intimate relationships, make choices from the heart, vibrant health, or recovery from illness. Okay, so we have the Lovers and the Devil. But in this card, Archangel Michael here is breaking the chains of the illusion of being trapped. So this person here wants to take, it feels like they want to take responsibility for the situation, they got themselves in, for the choices that they're making. Again, breaking free. The Lovers is what is breaking this person free from the chains of the devil. Whatever that is, could be unhealthy habits, addictions, codependencies, attachments, superficiality, material, because their heart is opening. The heart open, this Lovers connection that was sent by God, that's destined and fated. See the angel there? The soulmate, that's, the person that is sent to this person to open their heart, has opened their heart, and now they're coming out of illusion. Seven of Swords, coming out of denial, coming out of illusion, coming out of the 3D, status quo, the matrix. So wow, this Lovers connection is meant to heal you and transform you, and it's happening here for this person. But again, time is here. Time is here. Let's try the Three of Swords. So the Three of Pentacles, it could be third party, but it could also be this person just really wanting to rebuild, I guess, wanting to work together, wanting to compromise. They could be focused on work. I'm getting somebody here that's being cracked open, okay? Justice for this Three of Swords. Something wasn't fair, wasn't right. Seeing all sides of the situation. And again, if this person wants to win at life or wants to get on the right side of karma, it's important that this person starts to operate from a place of integrity and do the right thing for everyone involved. Three Swords could be third party, okay? Situation as well. So justice is here. This could be a legal contract, marriage for some, right? But something wasn't fair, wasn't balanced, wasn't just, wasn't moral, wasn't integral, which led to Three of Swords, which led to heartbreak. That's requiring strength and forgiveness here for someone to restore the balance, the karmic balance in their life. This person here, karma will turn around for them in their money area, in every area, once they start being true to themselves, being honest with themselves, being authentic. Once this person starts to move with integrity, being a good person, having pure motives, pure intentions, starts again being honest with themselves and everyone around them, and not people pleasing and not caring what other people think, or not, just choosing to be authentic, that's when their karma is going to start turning around. Yeah, like I said, this person, moral code of conduct is questionable. Okay? So this could be karma that they're getting that's requiring, it's meant to wake them up. Clarify this Three of Swords with justice. So they need to start doing the right thing for everyone involved. The dreamer. This person could be a very dreamy person. This is the Fool. This person could be a very dreamy person. There you are. Aquarius, the star. They could be a very, like I said, it could be right now planning, okay, to have a new life, a new beginning, a new fresh start in their life. A new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Their heart that's open now is telling them just do it. Take a leap of faith. You inspired them. Hope. You brought back hope and faith into their life. This is all about, following your dreams. The star represents dreams, hope, faith, healing, spirituality, awakening, renewal, inspiration, all of that, right? This person here, now that their heart is open, it's like they know what they need to do. They're just guided to take action on it. They could be planning on that. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. They haven't felt passion, attraction like this that they feel with you. It opened their heart. The love you shared, you gave is eternal, and it opened their heart. They just feel that this person has to sacrifice some things. Devil card. Break free from some, outdated beliefs, limitations, repression, suppression, um, whatever resistance that's the devil. They need to break free from all of that so that they can feel not as restless, not as anxious. Their, life here looks like it's falling apart. It's meant to. The coming apart, the walls are coming down, the tower is crumbling, the outdated beliefs, the programming, the conditioning. Look, Four of Pentacles, holding on to everything, clinging from a place of attachment and lack. This is that resistance energy. It's like they want to shower you with their love. They're falling in love, but again, timid, suppressing. Knight of Swords, want to rush in, wanting to guided to take this leap of faith here. Four of Wands, wanting union. Four Wands, clarify. They're waiting right now. They're waiting. Time. Wow. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. There's a two of needing to make a decision. There's a Two of Swords. Somebody could be blocked here. Okay. Um, and sometimes when you watch readings, it's not picking up on the person you think it is. Okay. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. It's general, and sometimes the energy shows up and it's not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Okay, so I normally pick up on divine counterparts where there is true love. Okay, so we're talking about two people in love with each other here. So if you're thinking it's somebody that you don't want to be with and that you're not in love with and that you have to call the cops on them, and it's most likely not that person. You may not have met this person yet. I could be picking up in a different timeline of yours in the future. May have happened, is happening, or is still predicted to happen. Okay, so normally I tend to connect with twin flames, divine counterparts, true loves, this kind of connection that leads to that is in your life to help you to heal, transform, ascend, evolve, and open your heart mutually. Okay, so definitely not somebody that was domestic violence and, you know, tapped into your bank account and stole everything you have. And definitely not a karmic type, one of those narcissists, karmic type of that you feel nothing for, that you don't want to have anything to do with. So just want to make sure I put that out there real quick before we continue here. But anyways, for those of you that are resonating with this, that you have this very deep connection with somebody, but whatever circumstance, whatever, you know, is going on that's keeping you guys apart, ego, fear, work, distance, somebody could be in another situation. Whatever that is, okay? That's what this is. Because I'm seeing here somebody is King of Swords, could be you or somebody in your energy. As you can see, this person is sitting there with the expression, with their fist to their hand, to their head. Their expression here is bored, sick and tired, fed up, nonchalant, you know, sick of their life, sick of their world that they've created for themselves. I'm getting somebody here that achieved a lot in their life, okay, with the world. They have success, they have stability, Four Wands, they have security, they have even the freedom to do whatever they want, okay, and they're proud of their achievements. But there's still something missing. It's still not enough for this person. They're not happy. Look at this face, this King of Swords face. They're missing love, genuine connection, emotional fulfillment, emotional connection, satisfaction. They're missing. This person is emotionally unavailable. Okay, just it's like they reached the completion, the end of everything they could possibly achieve in this life, in this world, but there's still something missing for them. They still feel empty on the inside. I did see the shallow card somewhere. They're very prideful, which is leading to a lot of karma for this person, escaping, avoiding. This is what they do. They're very good at it, at escaping. It became a, this person has done it for so long. They pretended for so long that they're really good at it. They're really good at repressing, at suppressing. They're really good at pretending, faking that they've just been on this autopilot. But it's like they're feeling restless, I feel. They're sick of their world, they're sick of their life. And this Knight of Swords is them feeling the pull, the urge of doing something about it, seizing the opportunities, taking the leap of faith. Okay? They could have, like I said, they've reached the completion they've reached some kind of ending, a deadline, or I don't know, of everything they could achieve, and they're still not satisfied. Because what they're missing is love. Love is the greatest, highest energy of all. Tell me about this King of Swords. They worked. It's like they could be a midlife something here. They worked most of their life, went to school, worked, they have everything the society says. They built this solid foundation, this security, this stability. They have everything the society says looks good on paper, you know, but they are disconnected from their spirit and their soul. Heart was closed the entire time as they were building a life for others to get approval, to get reassurance, to get validation, you know, and but it's loveless, passionless. This person is extremely apathy, discontent, bored. It's like, I have the house. Their heart and soul with the Knight of Swords is telling them, just do it. Just do it. Broom, removing unwanted stuff, purging. Yeah, purging, unavoidable. Delete, total makeover. I'm getting reinventing oneself. Chemistry. Yeah, there's the chemistry. Okay, so it's like they want to clean stuff up. Illumination, magical. So this person created this whole world around them, built it. Three of Pentacles. They could be very good at what they do, very creative, very artistic. They have a lot of skills, a lot of talent. Tell me about this King of Swords for Aquarius, please. Beginnings, innocent, brand new, inexperience. We talk a lot about that, how this person doesn't have a lot of experience in their life. Okay? They're feeling very vulnerable and very tender right now. So they're gaining some kind of new perspective here, looking for every detail of of everything here, looking into the details, examining the fine print, very important details, doing some research. They're looking at something very closely. Can I have one more on this Chain of Swords here in Aquarius's energy? They could have a pet, the Emperor. The Emperor. They could be an Aries within 7 days. Something about the spring or around Aries season. This person here can be, okay, impatient, combative, independent, aggressive, active, energetic, leader in their life, naive, assertive, pioneer, initiator. But again, we have dog, faithful. So, okay, so I'm getting here, this person has this sense of duty, the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody that has built, a solid structure, foundation. They haven't built an empire. They built a legacy. They built a foundation, security, stability. They built something. And it's like they are the community that they have or the structure that they built. They have, they are the provider there. Okay. They are the boss, the leader. Okay. Somebody that other people, they could have a child, somebody that other people or children, somebody that other people depends on. And it's like, again, they built this whole world around them that they are miserable in, is what I'm saying. And they have a decision to make, but they are stuck in indecision, unable to make a decision. They're being guided to follow their heart, and that's what's hurting. That's what's breaking their heart, rather than trying to make others happy. Okay? That's this person's, they're people pleasers. They live for other people, not for themselves. Pretending there is no problem, over analyzing a situation, being at a stalemate. See? Grounded, lineage, roots. Okay? We have here, this is this person's life. But their heart and their soul and their spirit is guiding them to break free, Knight of Swords, from all of that, to close out. And this is what they feel like their hands are tied about. And they're sinking in this life. That slowly, dead inside, slowly, sinking, despair, falling apart. Because it's like the choice is stay here where I am miserable. I am selling my soul. I am disconnected from my heart space, where I'm just pleasing others, living for others, right? You know, being this person that people need, that reliable, dependable person, a sense of duty, an obligation, being used, okay? Or do I follow my joy, my happiness, my passion, my purpose, pushing needing to push their fears aside? This person cares about status, this emperor, about what people thinks, okay? About how they're perceived in their community. It's like if it feels like if this person here chooses themselves to love themselves, that they're going to blow up their life, right? That they built this, but there's nothing there. They have the material things, the superficiality, the trappings of the physical world, but they don't have true love. And true love came in and shook this person's foundation up, shook them up. Tell me this King of Swords energy towards Aquarius. I don't know if they have uh, air in their chart, fire. It could be any of the fixed, right? Fixed sign, the world. This person worked really hard to achieve, for these achievements. I don't know how many years, but it was fake. It wasn't authentic. They did it. They did it because they thought that that's what they were supposed to do. This person may have very strong, they may have been raised with a very strong traditional type of belief system. There's a completely different lifestyle than yours, okay? Could be a religious background, or I don't know, fam. They have this person had all these expectations. Again, they have real feelings for you, but it's like, are they willing to give up and start and rebuild? It's like basically this person, I posted this last night, is choosing their comfort over love, which is becoming uncomfortable. This person's becoming more restless. They're sinking, they're in despair, they're falling apart. But again, choosing the status quo, what's comfortable, because they don't have, again, you start trust yourself, push your fears aside, because they don't have the courage here, right? If this person has free will. I can tell you what's going on in this person's energy and what they're wanting to do, what their soul, higher self is guiding them to do. But what they actually do is, out of your control. It's like this person supports everything and everyone. It's like this. It's like they want to be this loyal provider, this dependable person. This is a very helpful person, always people pleasing, always picking up the pieces for everyone, ignoring themselves, their needs, their happiness, their wants, their desires, sacrificing themselves, putting themselves aside for others. Clarify this King of Swords and Aquarius energy. Magnetism. There again, magnetically, there's a gravitational pull. Twin flame recognition. They're being guided steps towards great love, ascension, to ascend out of this matrix, status quo, mundane. The emperor thrives on being in charge, having control over their life, over their environment. So it's not a healthy, balanced dynamic where they are. They don't have a lot of support. They're the ones that does it all. They don't feel appreciated, is what I heard. So again, codependent, right? Overgiving, overdoing for others. And this person has built a lot of resentment, anger, bitterness within them. And then here you come with your unconditional love that cracks this person's heart wide open. They're feeling vulnerable. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. They're concealing pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. This person may have a strong fixed in their chart. What else for this? Tell me about this king, not this king. Third party. This is the interference here. This person probably has a whole life built somewhere else, like I said, with the world. This is what this Two of Swords could be about. This is why there's a boundary here. And this person is blocked from coming into your energy. Yeah, so this person will have to give up their lifestyle. They don't have to give up their lifestyle. It could be blended with yours. Again, this person has an opportunity to rebuild anew, to start over from a place of love and authenticity, and have it all again with you, except with love this time. And this is what their heart is guiding them to do, is if they're legally bound to somebody, to break that contract, that it has reached its expiration date, right? The contract is done. Third party. This is what this person is guided to close out. Again, the Four of Swords. They're guided to seize, to go for it. This is what their heart is telling them, just do it. Tell me more about this King of Swords here. Look, they're manifesting the one. Very soon your true love, their true love. They're extremely miserable in this third party situation. They could be married. Or just in another situation while manifesting true love, but they're not taking the action that they're guided to take to make it happen. Well, not yet, for that matter. It says here, time. They're going to have to sit here in this misery longer. Five of Wands, the obstacles, the challenges, the interference. I'm going to get guidance for you. Well, maybe you're guided to just leave this behind. It feels that way. With this past is now behind you, to walk away from, let this go. I am going to get guidance for you. This is an older deck there. Can you please clarify this third party? You may be dealing with a karmic situation. Can you please clarify third party? There's a pull to you. You're the one. Again, Cupid's arrow strikes, devoted, attached, only you, right? But this person is heavily, they could have a lot of people that rely on them, that depend on them. So the Wheel of Fortune, what was I clarifying? I think I was clarifying the third party. Yeah, there's a cycle. So this connection here, again with the devotion here, with the Hierophant, again with the traditional belief systems, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like there's a cycle, there's a change. This is all destined and fated to happen, okay? Clarify the third party. So there's a change that's taking place. This person is meant to expand with the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Interesting, because Jupiter's here. Under this tree here, this rooted, grounded lineage, okay? Under the tree was Jupiter. Expansive, growth. This person is meant to grow. Destiny, optimistic, luck, making stable changes. This person is, again, could be resisting, or again, resistance, these changes that they're fighting it, fear of change, turning point, goodwill and fortune, which is this wheel of fortune there. Power struggle. There's a lot of power struggle. This person's possessive. Okay. Tell me about third party here. Scared of these changes. Eerie. Resisting. This person doesn't give up. Okay, is not giving up, but we have a tower. Look at how this person is looking at the wheel of fortune. Super shook. It's like their soul is guiding them. Patience is needed here. Their soul is guiding them towards these changes. They're being pulled. Clarify the 9 of Wands with this third party. They're eerie, hyper vigilant, struggling to trust, but it's like this is a cycle that needs to complete. 9 Wands, almost there. Clarify the Queen of Swords. You ended it. This is you. You ended it. Wow. 2 of Cups, which is this soulmates card. There's something you said that was very healing. Your voice, your words is very healing. I keep seeing there was a discord, a conflict, disharmony here, ego clashing, power struggle, huge power struggle between you both. 2 King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay, a lot of ego here, but the love is here. A lot of love. Also, a lot of telepathy. This person is thinking a lot about what you said. 2 of Cups. There is love between both of you. It's been healing for both of you. Yeah, look, 2 people out in the cold. Still feeling the telepathy, the intuition there, the heart song. There's a tower. We got to just wait for the dust to settle. Okay? At this time, the tower is here to help us, to break us free from whatever pattern, whatever stuck energy, to put us in a new path, in a new direction. It's like this person is manifesting you. They know that you're the one, and they know they got to make some kind of decision here. But right now, it's a waiting period, okay? Look at that. Someone new is coming. I was just getting ready to get the guidance for you. What's the guidance for Aquarius? Time to play. Time to let this go. Okay, it feels like it's time to let this go. Let's come back to the present moment. This person is sending you. You could be blocking out with this Queen of Swords any telepathy that this person is sending you. People are feeling the distance, is what I'm getting, with the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. There's 2 people feeling the coldness from each other. It's like there is a pull in the heart for each other. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. Yeah, this person wants forgiveness. What's the guidance for Aquarius? Archangel Michael, please. Yeah, time to really play. Time working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experience to restore the balance in your life. It's time to also be honest with yourself about your feelings here, okay? Don't push. Take control of your thoughts. Don't, again, here and now. Come back to the here and now. This, whatever's going on here, it's almost over. The current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll look to the future with a smile. Take control of your thoughts. Use your affirmations. Practice self-care. Call in the Archangel Michael, Violet Flame. Ground your energy. But also, be honest with yourself about how you feel about this. Sit with whatever grief could be coming up for you, whatever feelings, emotions about this situation that is just, it feels unfair. It feels unfair. I'm feeling the emotions come up really strongly here. Okay. So yeah. So you may have the situation when it was put on ice here because you're not going to be, a guard went up. You're not going to be a part of this person's third party garbage. You're no one's side anything, casual anything. You're no one's option. Okay. Tell me, what is the guidance to this King of Swords here that is sick of his or her life, sick of their world that they created, miserable there? What is the guidance to this King of Swords? Be a light to others. This person has a powerful message to share. Their heart is opening, so they could be aligning with their purpose. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. This person wants to do that. They want to do that. Can you please, real quick, the tower's at the bottom of the deck. Can you clarify this Three of Pentacles? Yeah, they want to build, they have an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles to build anew, to start from a place of, again, this shining your light, from a place of creativity, to collaborate, cooperate, to build, to rebuild, okay? To start fresh here. They could be getting a windfall of abundance with what they're creating, which can help them to move on and forward from their miserable life. Yeah, so that they can move on from their Five of Cups, from their miserable life. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, miserable, unhappy, moody, the Hermit. So this is time apart that this person is in. They're in at, again, with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, needing to make a decision. Time spent in meditation. This person is in solitude. They feel alone even though they built all this for other people. This person could be seeking out help, could be seeking out a mentor, okay, is what I'm getting with the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. You could be this person's mentor and you may not even know it, but this person here has been analyzing everything, has been going within to try to make a decision, okay, on what to do here. They're going within, doing some soul searching, shadow work, self-reflecting, introspecting. There's a blessing coming for this person in disguise. They're being guided to take their power back. What is the message for this King of Swords here in Aquarius's energy, this person in Aquarius's energy? They're being guided to put their creative energy into action, which they're not doing that, okay? They're just sitting there with their fist on their head and their chin, thinking. They're being guided to take action. Knight of Swords. Archangel Gabriel joins Archangel Michael to help this person with their creativity, to help to communicate their vision and motivate them to create something beautiful. They're not feeling motivated. They're feeling miserable. They're being guided to study and increase their knowledge here as well. Clarify. I may do another reading today, but today is my, I'm I'm doing something here in my house for my son's birthday. I have to go to the store and get a bunch of things and cook, and so we'll see if I'm gonna have time to do another reading. Please tell me about this King of Swords. Unawakened. Exactly. Okay. So they're in the dark night of the soul. So they're not they're not seeing, they're still, the time is still needed here. Observing every action. They're unawakened, okay? But they are going through their awakening still. They're in the dark night of the soul. Unaware. Doesn't have self-awareness. That's why they still don't know why they're miserable. The dark night of the soul is the undoing, right? The death of the ego, which we saw. Observer, tell me more. That's why they're sitting there, not understanding why. I have everything I created here. But they're not seeing that they don't have passion and love. They're disconnected from that. Tell me more. Yeah, the material world, karmic partner. They're, again, right? They're over here in love with you, lying to themselves, living a double life, not being authentic in their life because of what they created, what they built, the status, the material world. Okay? The money, the trappings of the physical world, superficiality, materialism. Lying. Yeah, they might have a whole family somewhere else, this person. So you are guided to let this go. Let me get your guidance here. Spirit, what's the guidance? It doesn't matter any of this if without any, without somebody, without any action. What's the guidance for Aquarius? The guidance for Aquarius when it comes to this? They're over there in a third party situation, dreaming of the love of their life. It's the guidance for Aquarius here regarding this person. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, Lord. What's the guidance for Aquarius regarding this person? Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords. It feels like for you to have a new beginning, take a leap of faith somewhere else. This person is still going to be juggling here. Still going to stalemate. They may come in, with some kind of gesture here, but they still haven't made any decisions. They still haven't made up their mind. So we have here the Fool. That's for you to go for you to move in a new direction, okay? For you to move in a new direction when it comes to this person. Forgive, play, be honest with yourself, take control of your thoughts. What's the guidance for Aquarius when it comes to this person? Release criticism of self and others, okay? Accept the situation as it is, accept each other as you are. This person's not awakened. They're choosing to stay in their comfort zone at this time. Feeling, thinking, despair, okay? They're stuck in this, resisting, stuck in this cycle. Yes, you have this connection, but let's be real. Let's be real here and now. Accept what is, okay? Healing here and heal. It feels like you're not going to let this person, yeah, wow. Yeah, exactly what I said. Like, oh my God, can't make this stuff up. Soulmate, there it is. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. And then we have two cards of accepting things as they are. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Let go. Yeah, something new wants to come in. Except, remember I split the deck for you. We saw new new person. Acceptance is a key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. I just said that, Spirit. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. So this person here is going to come in and still keep you in limbo, still going to round and round, never ending story, still keep you stuck. Okay? Unclear. So this person is because this person doesn't have balance here in their life, internal. All right. I love you. I'll see you guys probably in a bit. Okay. We'll see. God bless you. Namaste. Much love.